Hey everybody, this is Christy with Betty Chic Boutique. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay, primarily Poshmark these days. You can find my Poshmark closet at Betty Chic 1116. You can also find my eBay store at Betty Chic Boutique. And today I'm going to talk to you about thrifting on a budget, because budgeting has become very important in my world. I am getting ready to buy a house, hopefully, fingers crossed, in the next couple of weeks or near future. And so thinking about sourcing for my Poshmark closet, being able to continue to get great quality items for the lowest price possible is very top of mind for me right now. In 2019, I spent a ton of money on inventory, a ton. I definitely had a strategy, but what I found over the course of the year is that I was still spending too much in terms of my cost of goods, especially for brands that weren't showing me the type of ROI that I was hoping for. So ideally, if I buy an item for $5, I'm going to sell it for $25 or more. And what I was finding, and what I have been finding with a lot of the inventory that I bought last year, is I'm listing it at $25, that $5 item, but then somebody likes it. And one of my key strategies for selling very consistently on Poshmark especially is that I offer a discount. So everybody who likes an item, I'm offering a discount, and then I'm offering discounted shipping to incent them to be able to, of course, buy that item. So that $25 item, I may offer $20, and then now with the latest increase in shipping, $2.12 for a shipping discount, which means that by the time Poshmark takes out their fee, assuming the buyer doesn't negotiate with me, which that does happen too. So Poshmark takes out their fee, you subtract the $2.12. That $5 item now, I'm only making, a little under $14 on it. And so while that is, a respectable return on investment, I want to be making more than that. So one of the things coming into 2020 that I really wanted to focus on anyways was getting my cost of goods to be lower. And so that means trying to find these same items that I was finding last year, but find them for, more like $1 to $2 as opposed to $5 or $6. That has meant a very big shift in the way that I source items. Now, I have the luxury, and I know this, of being able to have a lot of different options for sourcing inventory. I have local consignment stores. I have a couple of clothes mentors. I have a Style Encore. I have Plato's Closet. Those are all within, 10 minutes of my house. I also have a Goodwill Bins outlet that's 10 minutes from my house. I also have, a couple of stores that sell designer level or designer items for 70% off, sometimes more. So if I'm looking for, some of those types of items and I'm willing to pay up for those, I do have access to that as well. But really, I'm thinking about how do I source things and source less things of better quality, but for less money than what I was paying in 2019. So all of these things are coming into mind for me as I have been sourcing recently. And the one thing that I want to say is, and I realize not everyone has access to, the myriad of different places that I do for sourcing. And that makes, having a strategy around that all that more important. But all of these places these days have email lists, or they have some type of rewards program where if you join it, they notify their members that they are having sales. And that's the number one way that I find out about these different sales. Now, last year, I would have still gone to the 50 and 60 and 70% off sales. I'm not doing that anymore, because what I found is I was stocking up on a whole bunch of things, because you'd walk in the store, you'd see a whole bunch of really cute things that you thought would sell really quickly, and then you got a big pile of clothes and you've spent too much money, and you're not going to be optimizing that money back in your pocket. So I'm going to be really focused on shopping, 80% off sales, 90% off sales. And my clothes mentor, my local clothes mentor that I go to often, they do like $1, $2, $3 sales, depending on, time of year and things like that. So those were the sales that if I'm going to my consignment stores, and I, quite honestly, I prefer to shop at those consignment stores and, the tag days at my local Goodwill stores, because I don't know, I'm fine going to the bins. I've gone to the bins. I've found some great items at the bins, but the bins just require a lot more patience and a lot more scrutiny of the items. In the case where you're buying from a consignment store, they're usually going to catch items with defects. That's on you when you go to the bins, and I've made some mistakes that have caused returns and cases being opened against me on Poshmark that I want to avoid that as much as possible. So I do prefer to source from the consignment stores while they're having sales. So a couple of weeks ago, my local Style Encore was having a sale that if you bought at least 10 items or more, you get 80% off. So I did go in and I bought some items during that sale. And then the following weekend, I got notified that they were having their 90% off sale. I went in and I did shop that sale. I spent $94. So if you think about the fact that that's $940 of their inventory that I got for $94. Those items, I was focusing on new with tags. So those could be mall brands, but I would be paying at the most like $3 for, some of these items. But they're all new with tags. So I shopped that a week ago. I wasn't intending to do any more shopping or thrifting for a while until I got all of those items listed, because I'm woefully behind on my listing. I had a problem with my light ring. That's a whole nother story. In any case, I thought I was done shopping, and then I got the notification yesterday that my local clothes mentor was having a sale, and instead of doing $1, $2, $3, it was a $1 and $2 sale. So anything that was $0 to $9.99 was $1. Anything that was $10 or more, they were selling for $2. Didn't matter. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna shop this sale, but since I already have a pretty significant death pile and I wasn't planning to spend any more money on inventory right now because I need every dollar I have for the down payment on my house, I would spend $25. I went in and I said, okay, $25 is what I'm going to spend. And I knew at $25, the max number of items I'd probably walk out with would be 12. Because I don't really find a lot of brands that I want or I think would be good for resale at $9.99 or under in their store. So I knew that, I'd be shopping $10 or more. So $25 was the first kind of guideline I had in my head. The second thing I thought was I would go in and I would look for any item that was $30 or more, because they can have quite a few items that, can be in that over $10 range. But I thought these are going to be higher and more desirable brands if they're $30 or more. So I was going to shop the racks for those first. If I got my 12 items, great at that point. And then if not, if I saw something else that I'd like that was less, then I'd go and I'd pick that up. At the end of my shopping trip, and I didn't shop the entirety of the clearance section. I didn't shop the shirts. They had 3 shorter racks of like shirts. I had already gone through 4 long racks of jeans, coats, dresses, skirts, athletic wear, pants, all those types of things. So by that time, I was a little bit worn out, and I didn't figure I was going to find anything in the shirt racks that was going to be $30 or more. So, and I also picked up, like I said, a bunch of shirts and things like that, new with tags, at these sales that I was at a couple of weeks ago or last week. So I felt pretty comfortable just going through the big racks of those other items. And I ended up finding 2 that were at that $30 or above price point that I picked up. So I thought I'd show you guys those. The first, it's Harvey Bernard. It's a size 12. So I have a Harvey Bernard item in my closet right now that has been sitting for a while, but this is a really, it's a great quality item, a great quality brand from what I've seen, really well made. You can see it's a pretty, like a dark purple blazer jacket, you know, with a little bit of that tailored back. So just really cute workwear. $35, got it for $2. So was really happy about that. And then the other item that I found, it's Tribal, which is, again, a good brand, another size 12. It is more of a lightweight jacket. It's kind of got this camel color with a floral print on it. But the really exciting part about this particular find is that it's new with tags. So brand new, was $35. I got it for $2. So I went through those big racks and I only had 2 items. Well, shocking. So at that point in time, there were a couple of different items that I had seen as I had been going through the racks that are brands that sell really well for me or have sold really well for me in the past. So I decided to go back and grab those couple of items. So in addition to those 2 jackets, I picked up this Bowden skirt. You can see there's the label. It said size 8. Cute little polka dot fit and flare skirt. Same on the front and the back. Bowden goes really quickly for me. I don't find it that often, but when I have, it goes. The next thing, this is Patagonia, and it's a little sleeveless, this little bandeau across the waist dress. It's a size medium. See, really cute. It's the same on the front and the back. So saw this, so decided to pick this up. Again, Patagonia, I don't find a lot, have good luck with it. And the last thing, I've only found a couple of Nanette Lepore items in the past, but when I have found them and put them up in my closet, they sell. And it's this very cute little mini skirt with a peplum hem. When I saw it on the rack initially, I almost grabbed it right away, and then I had to go in my mind, nope, $35 or $30 or more. Those are the items I'm looking for. So knowing that I still had some wiggle room in my budget, came back, got this cute little skirt. So that's all I got. I picked up 5 items. They were $2 a piece. I spent $10 today at the thrift store or at the consignment store. And so the retail at the consignment store on those 5 items was $120, and I got them for $10. Pause for dramatic effect, because normally when I go into these places during these sales, I load up my arm, and then either a worker comes by and sees me like almost falling over because I have so much stuff over my arm, and they take it from me and they start a bin, or it gets so heavy that I have to go up and I start a bin, and I normally fill up 2 or 3 of those tubs with items that I'm looking to purchase. So then, you know, I'm spending a ton of money. I am really proud of myself today for only spending $10, and I think these items are going to be great additions to my closet. So again, when you are thrifting for resale on a budget, my suggestions are, of course, know the different places that you have access to. Be sure to sign up for their mailing list to get their sales. I did get a text too yesterday that my local Goodwill stores are having a President's Day sale. So in addition to the colored tags that they do every Tuesday, on President's Day, they're going to be having a sale. So I don't think that I'm going to go to that, but nonetheless, it's good to know about. So be signed up for all of the ways that these stores can communicate to you about sales. Know how much you want to spend going in. So, you know, I set a limit for myself of $25, and I stuck to that. It's really easy once you get in the store, if you don't have a set number in mind, to just grab everything in sight. And I have done that. I'm sure I'll do it again at some point in the future. But for now, I am definitely making sure I know how much money I want to spend. And then finally, you know, once you have, you know, look through your initial items and know the brands that sell in your closet, because those are the ones that you want to focus on, and you want to make sure that you are maximizing, you know, attention in your closet and selling things that people want. That is one of the keys to making consistent sales on a place or platform like Poshmark. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any other tips and tricks that you'd like to share with me, I would love to hear from you about how you are thrifting for your business on a budget. And if you like the content of this video, please click the thumbs up button. That's one of the ways that I know that you want to hear more about these kinds of things. I post all things related to reselling on Poshmark and my limited experience on eBay on this channel. So if you want to be notified about any future videos that I have, be sure to click the subscribe button as well. And so until next time, my name is Christy, and I'll see you again. Bye.